and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz Review. Okay, so for this video we're taking a stroll down memory lane to a review I did all the way back when in the past.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Let's check it out. I'm Zak, and today we're going to be looking at my Indicator Blu-Ray Collection. To add a bit of context to this video, the Indicator Blu-ray range is from a media distribution company called Powerhouse Films, and I've amassed a somewhat larger than I expected collection of these, and that is in part due to the fact that they had a sale over the Christmas period, and I took full advantage of that. So let's get into it. First though, I must stress that these are all packed with an impressive amount of special features, so Powerhouse Film, Indicator Blu-ray, thank you very much. I'm going to look forward to looking at all those. First up we have John Carpenter's Vampires, which I haven't seen entirely, I've only caught bits here and there on TV. From what I have seen, it seems somewhat similar to From Dusk Till Dawn, and I quite enjoyed those, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next up we have the Sinbad Trilogy Limited Edition Blu-ray box set. That's hard to say. And that consists of The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, The Golden Voyage of Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. Now this is numbered 2,908 out of 3,000, so I was quite lucky to grab this when I did. Pack full of special features, and I believe there's a booklet in there as well. Definitely one for die-hard Ray Harryhausen fans, but if not, you can just pick up the standard editions as well. It Came From Beneath the Sea. Now this is another Ray Harryhausen film. What's interesting to note about this version is it also includes both the black and white version and a colorized version, which I'm looking forward to seeing because I've only ever seen the original Good Giant Octopus movie. Now you may be noticing a trend. 20 Million Miles to Earth, another great Ray Harryhausen film, which includes both the original black and white version and an official colorized version, which I haven't seen, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'd kind of describe it as King Kong, but with a sci-fi twist. Definitely recommended. I'd check it out if I were you. The Three Worlds of Gulliver. Now again, this is another Ray Harryhausen film. I haven't actually seen this one, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. The Mysterious Island. Again, another Ray Harryhausen film. A really good movie, I really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it to kind of fantasy adventure fans. There's quite a lot of good stop motion in this one. For instance, there's like a giant crab fight sequence, and that's quite fun to watch. Mysterious Island. First Men in the Moon. Now this again is another Ray Harryhausen movie. The stop motion in this one is really nice, and it's kind of like a steampunky sci-fi adventure. I would definitely recommend this one if you're a steampunk fan. First Men in the Moon. Next we have a Hammer horror film, The Gorgon, starring Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I really don't know that much about this one, but I am intrigued by the fact that it seems to be one of Hammer's only explorations of Greek mythology, which I'm quite interested in, so The Gorgon. Next we have The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, which I believe is Hammer's second mummy film, if I'm not mistaken. Funnily enough, this was actually my first Indicator Blu-ray, which kind of led me to get the rest of these. Curse from the Mummy's Tomb. The Snorkel. Now I purely got this because the title intrigued me. I have absolutely no idea what this is about, but on the back it reads, which bathing beauty will be the next victim of the snorkel killer? And I really want to watch this now, so The Snorkel. Cash on Demand. Now I know very little about this. All I do know is that it's an adaptation of A Christmas Carol, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I'll give it a go. The Camp on Blood Island. Now I got this thinking it was a sequel to a film that I'm going to get to, but it appears to be a Japanese war film, so I'm open to that, and I'll give it a shot. Next we have Yesterday's Enemy. Now I've heard that this is actually quite brutal, so I'm actually quite looking forward to watching this one. Next we have The Stranglers of Bombay. Now this sounds actually quite brutal. This contains moderate violence, threat, injury detail, and gory images, so that's right up my street. The Terror of the Tongs. Now this stars Christopher Lee. I have heard some things about this. I believe it was a precursor to another film that I'm going to get to. But yes, looks interesting. Want to give it a go. The Revenge of Frankenstein. Now this is the sequel to The Curse of Frankenstein, another Hammer horror film. I really like the first one, and I haven't got around to watching the second one yet. I've seen a couple of the other ones here and there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this one because it's the only one I have on Blu-ray. The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll. Now, I've seen the other Hammer horror film, which is Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. I haven't seen this one, but I believe it's one of Hammer's earlier films, so it's going to be interesting to give it a go. The Damned. Now, this just sounded interesting to me. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but I think it's something to do with atomic testing or something. I really don't know, but the title intrigued me, so it's got my vote. Next we have another limited edition box set, and that's Hammer Volume 5, Death and Deceit. And this contains Visite to Canton, The Pirates of Blood River, which is one I believed that the Camp on Blood Island was connected to, The Scarlet Blade, and The Brigand of Kandahar, I believe that's how you say it. I've seen two of these, The Pirates of Blood River, which I really enjoyed, and The Scarlet Blade, which again was good, but I definitely preferred The Pirates of Blood River. And it's kind of interesting because it's a pirate film that's mostly set on land. So there's only one or two scenes on a ship that I can remember. So it's an interesting watch, and Christopher Lee is absolutely brilliant in it. And finally we have the Fu Manchu Cycle, which again is another limited edition box set. This box set contains The Face of Fu Manchu, The Brides of Fu Manchu, The Vengeance of Fu Manchu, The Blood of Fu Manchu, and The Castle of Fu Manchu. I really like this box set, and it's packed with special features. I have seen The Face of Fu Manchu and The Brides of Fu Manchu. I'd say I definitely preferred the first one to the second one. I think I may have mentioned that in a previous video. And this box set is what I believe that the Terror of the Tongs led to because of Christopher Lee's performance in that. Really like this box set. Definitely preferred the first film to the second, but looking forward to the other three. And there we go, that is my entire Indicator Blu-ray collection. As you can see, I only just managed to fit these on this shelf. Overall, I'm really impressed by these Blu-rays, and I really look forward to getting some more in the future.
Well, that was really interesting. I enjoyed that.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see. Ow, ow, cramping foot. Cramping foot! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ee! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ow!